Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler book review on Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Now this was a book that I pre-ordered myself, all opinions are my own. So John Green, he's quite famous for like a few books, especially The Fault in Our Stars, which became a movie. It's one of my all-time favourite movies and all-time favourite books. There's also Paper Towns, which also became a movie, so he is a bestseller, is very highly well known, and Turtles All the Way Down is his latest novel. Now there is no doubt about it, Turtles All the Way Down is probably his most genuine sort of book ever, like when it comes to things that are like raw and realistic, because this really does touch upon anxiety and OCD as a mental illness. So I'll just give you a basic gist of what the actual story is about. We have a main girl character called Aza, and she suffers really badly with OCD and with anxiety, like social anxiety, any sort of anxiety really, and she sort of goes through her own sort of downward spirals, and that is just showcased throughout this entire book. And so because she suffers with this, she suffers with sort of life and coming to terms with things. One day there is this father of this school kid that she used to be really good friends with, and he has gone missing, and there is a prize fund for if anybody were to find him. And so Aza, along with her best friend, they go on this little adventure to try and find more out about this disappearance and to try and get like some money from this fund. However, Aza finds that she does get close to Davis, who is the son of the father that's gone missing, and it just sort of goes from there. But really it's just sort of about Aza just coming to terms with herself and to just coming out of her comfort zone a bit more, but also like this mystery that comes along with the side of the story. And I really actually enjoyed the mystery side to the story, and I really liked how the OCD and anxiety was interpreted, as I have like a few traits of OCD and I do suffer with anxiety, and I do understand the downward spirals, so I found like this was like a really good interpretation. Now I can totally understand why some people when reading this might feel a little bit uncomfortable. It might sort of trigger their anxiety or their mental illness, so because it's just that well done, I think, and because it just makes them think about their own anxieties and their own issues, so I can completely understand from that side. There were times in this book where I found myself to be dragging away from the story. I feel like it was a little bit long-winded. I wanted to know more about the mystery, but we do find out about the mystery at the end of the book, so it is solved. It's not like one of those things where it just sort of teases you along the way and you just don't get told, so we do hear about that. Now Aza, she is sort of an interesting character in herself. You can tell because she's telling the story that she's quite reserved, that she keeps to herself, that she's uncomfortable in these situations, and she explains like the spirals and the thoughts that are in her head and why she does these things, and you can see how she's struggling, and I really like that sort of thing. And yeah, she's definitely sort of like likeable in that respect. She has a best friend called Daisy, and you can tell that their friendship is kind of real. However, at times I feel like Daisy is a little bit unfair towards Aza, like especially with her anxiety. Like Daisy kind of understands what it's like, but also sometimes she has no idea what it's like inside Aza's head, so at times Daisy did annoy me. And then we have Davis along with his younger brother Noah, who are the two sons of the father that's gone missing, and Davis is the one that gets close to Aza, so like they have this sort of spark that's going on, and there's sort of like the struggles because Aza's trying to tell him about her mental illness. Sort of liked the relationship that they all had, and I thought Noah was pretty cute, like how he was feeling about his father and how Aza was trying to help with the situation. She was trying to help by still continue to investigate, even though like there wasn't too many people who were too keen on investigating in the end, but Aza still just felt towards the investigation, and she was like, I'm still going to continue on, I'm still going to look into it. And I feel like because she's quite good in like reading her research, that she was good in that aspect. So this is a standalone novel, and it's definitely very, very different of John Green's writing. There are actually various sort of quotes that you can take from this book that you like. I remember snapshotting one of them. I thought it sounded really, really good and interesting. For example, this is simply just at the end of chapter 1. Anybody can look at you. It's quite rare to find someone who sees the same world you see. And there are like various sort of quotes like that throughout the book, which is what I like about it too. So all in all, I feel like this is one of those books that is going to kind of stick you in a way. I didn't love it, but I still found it interesting in certain ways. And that's why I gave this book 4 out of 5 Kit Kats. And I still recommend it for people to read. It's quite a hit and miss sort of book for people, but I still recommend it for people to read. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of my non-spoiler book review on Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I hope you have enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up if you have. If there's any questions or comments that you would like to know about this book, do let me know down below in the comment box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Do let me know if you have read this book, or if you'd be interested to read this book, and your comments and thoughts on it, even if you didn't like it, even if you did like it. It doesn't matter. That's what the whole booktube community is about. Let's start a conversation about it. But thank you very much for watching my video. As always, I hope you are going to have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!